Hello, this is Mike with TradeWinds RV Center, here to congratulate you on your Flagstaff high side T21TBHW Highwall travel trailer. I'm going to walk you around it, show you how to use a few things to get the best out of your camping experience. Let's start by talking about arriving at the campsite and a couple things to take into consideration when parking. First thing I want you to think about is where your power and water connections are going to be. Power is going to be right here in the front of the unit, and your water is going to hook up right behind your tire. So park accordingly so you can utilize the facilities at the campsite. First thing you're going to do after unhooking your hitch is level your unit. Now you got a little hand crank. Right will bring it up, left will bring it down. Throw a little stick on level in the center of this, measure it out, find the center, put the stick on level on there. Crank that up or down until you got the unit level. Once it's level, we're going to stabilize it. And all four corners of the unit, you have these stabilizing jacks in this hand crank. Crank it to the right to bring it down. As I do, I'm going to recommend stabilizing jack pads. Jack pads are going to protect the feet of your stabilizing jacks from dirt and debris and hot blacktop in the summer. Keep them from sinking into the ground. Good investment with your 10% off coupon. Grab a 4-pack of those and run these down just until they're taut. Once you have any type of resistance on your hand crank, go ahead and stop and move on to your next ones. Once you got all four of them down, we're going to go ahead and bring your unit up.
Is this thing done?
Alright, so we're going to open this door here. Flip this open, step to the side. Lift up on this wall here. After you close your door again. On the side here, show you how these clamp in. Simply turn that lock there. Another one down there, which we'll get after pushing this wall up. Same thing here. Sit in there. Lock your wall up. Now we're going to come outside here, release both these. Now I'll be able to push that up from indoors. Or you can lift here. Come inside, push this forward. You see where that'll lock on up here. Pull this down. A little easier with two hands, but we'll latch that up in there. Latch it in there. Set these walls out. Lock them in both sides here. We got them all set up. Take our door here. So you have to make sure that your bottom one is up in first, so that this will fit over top of it. We'll just clamp it on there, and we're all set up. All right, let's hook up our power and water. One over here, 30 amp cord, big long 30 amp cord plugs in here to the side, twist to the right, and then put your black washer on. At the end of that 30 amp cord, should you need to, there's a 30 to 15 amp reducer if you need to plug into a 110. Get your power hooked up. Let's hook up your water. At the campsites, we're going to hook up to city water connection. First and foremost, your water pressure regulator. This water pressure regulator is going to reduce water pressure to 40 to 50 psi, protecting the lines in your unit. Always use this one hooking up your water. Hook that up, hook up your hose, but don't turn your hose on yet. Let's find your hot water heater. Just to the left of your power is your hot water heater. All we're doing at this point, folks, this door will lift right off here. Just making sure our drain plug's back in. Throw some plumber's tape around there, not putty. Putty will gum up on you. Get that in there. It's 1 1/8 inch. Get it in there nice and snug. Once that's in there tight, you can go ahead and turn that hose on. Now, if that hose has been on for a little while, go inside and open up your water taps. Get all the air out of the lines, which got a nice steady flow of water. Shut them off. Then you can turn this hot water heater on from indoors. Now, if your hot water heater doesn't seem to be working, come out here and check these set valves. If they're bubbled up, press back in on them. They'll reset your hot water heater. And then your pressure release valve. All right, you're all set up with power and water. Let's say we're going to go camping and we're not going to use city water. We're going to go dry camping. Well, in that case, just above your city water is your fresh water tank. No need for a water pressure regulator here. Simply use a hose. Two ways to tell when that's full. One, there's an overflow valve right here, or on the inside where you check the levels of your fresh tank and battery and black tank, there's also a freshwater button. Once that's full, remove your hose, and then whenever you want to utilize this fresh water or potable water, you'll turn on your water pump. Don't turn on your water pump when hooked up to city water that's already pressurized. All right, we're all set up with power and water. Let me walk you around the rest of the outside of the unit. Starting here on your off campsite front, you got your big storage. This bin will pass through and pull out the other side as well. Again, your hot water heater, your power, fresh water drains, or your low point drains, excuse me. Say flue for your furnace. Two things on that: don't ever block it, and if you are running your furnace, steer clear of it. It does get hot. Access to the back of your fridge, an outdoor shower, a drain for that, freshwater drain, draining your potable water. It's also prepped for solar. So this is you also have a cable hookup, freshwater, potable water, power for your lift there. That's a vent for your furnace. Storage, spare tire with a cover, Wi-Fi Sky Ranger, more storage. There's also a table here. Set up outside here. Your quick connect LP right here. An antenna, your power 110 cable, a porch light, your porta-john, we like to call those. We'll talk about that when we're leaving campsite and dumping that. More storage, and then your pass-through storage, and more storage up here. Your batteries, check your battery post now and then, make sure those haven't wiggled loose. Your propane does come with a cover and is on a regulator. Lefty loosey to open, pointing toward the tank you wish to have. Green means you got gas. Another docking light up here. That about covers everything on the outside. Let's go take a look on the inside. First thing I like to point out inside the unit is your fire extinguisher. Make sure that you and everyone that's camped with you knows the fire extinguisher is located at the entry doorway in case of an emergency. You also have your self-explanatory microwave here. Close the door so we can hear here. Coming around the corner here, you're starting up the corner with your sound system. I don't know if we'll pick up anything in this metal building, but you're dual zoned.
A new board game,
so music indoors, or just outdoors, or both. Bluetooth, AM, FM, auxiliary hookup. Touch it once to mute, hold it in to shut it off. Just touch it here for your mode. Turn your temperatures up or down here. Below that's where you plug your cable in. You're going to set a TV up here, a couple USB ports, your ceiling lights, your floor lights, excuse me, your Wi-Fi. That's a Wi-Fi booster. There's your information for that. So help you pick up channels better at the back of the parks. There's a centerpiece in here that'll sit down on these lips and cushions in your storage to make this into a big bed. Over here your sink. Lift that up, lift this up. Your stove top. Turn this to light, hit your spark. There's your flame. on your Dometic fridge, in here, turn that on here. So you can go just gas, DC, gas, or auto. Auto means when you're plugged in, you're running off gas. As soon as you unplug, you're running off electricity. Over here is where you change it, 1 through 5, 5 being the coldest. Shut that back off. Down over here, underneath where your table's at, you got your indoor speakers. You got your 12 volt carbon monoxide propane detector. Get you a little better lighting here. As I mentioned, that's 12 volt. It's always running off your battery. So if you are out boondocking, dry camping, nothing plugged in, charging your battery, disconnect your battery from keep this running your battery down. To the left, that is where you turn on your water heater once it's full. 110 with GFCI reset, and quite a variety here. You got 10, a 20, a 30, a 40. This access panel to your breaker box and fuses. This is a template where it's wired for solar. Keep that on there in case you ever wire this completely for solar. That will show the text where it's at. Coming over to this side, here's our toilet. Lift this up. Here's our toilet. There's your flush right there. I'll show you how to empty that when we leave the campsite. And your ceiling here is your vent and your smoke alarm, and that about covers everything on the inside. Here's your griddle and stand. Sets up outside, hooks right onto that lip outside where that table goes. That about covers everything on the inside. Let's act like we're leaving the campsite and close the unit up. To set these grills on the floor here. We'll also set our table down. Get up, hold your legs in. There's a Velcro right here. Set your table down on the floor. Start bringing these sides in. Unhook that. Hold that down. Something over here. Unhook this one. Pull that down towards you. Once you're done your sides, you can release this top. Push that up, and then we'll push that in from outside. Go ahead and unlatch our door while we're thinking about it. We're going to get up here and hold on the handle from the inside. We'll fold this down. Now we'll go and pull that handle. Got that down. Start folding in our sides. Loose your back first. Again, make sure our door is unlatched.
When you get done with it, close it all up.
Probably a good idea to
When you get done with the pack, close it all up.
get both these doors released here. Our door is released. Fold this in. Watch your door as you come down. Got our sides down. Hold our door back over. And we're going to hit retract. Retract is going to bring your top down. So your lights shut off. The top is down, go back around, put these latch back on. You have to pull down on it a little bit. Another two-handed job here. There we go. Got both sides latched. Make sure you get your front latch. Got everything latched here. At this point, we're going to unhook our cable, our water, and our power, and bring up all of our stabilizing jacks. Hook up your hitch and head on up to the dump station. Now, if you're out boondocking, dry camping, you can get up underneath here, dump your freshwater drain. Right there, that white one underneath there. At a campsite, head on up to the dump station. When you arrive, you come around to your door here. Lift up on that, pull this out, and take it down and dump it. You can hook your sewage hose right up there on the end. We're going to come back around, get up underneath here, dump our low point drains. Once them are done dumping, come to your hot water heater, lift up on your pressure release valve. It's going to dump the rest of the remainder of hot water out of there. Push that back down, otherwise your door won't go back on. Then you can pull your drain plug. Hook up your hitch and head on home. Again, thank you guys so much for your purchase. Hope you enjoy this Flagstaff Highwall for many years to come. Happy camping.